Thank you for listening to a nighttime adventure bedtime story from nighttimeadventures.com. Visit our website to view hundreds of exciting bedtime stories for children of all ages.
The Nighttime Adventures of Mayla, the Nile River. Mayla was a sweet and energetic dog who lived in a cozy home with her loving family. She spent her days playing fetch, chasing squirrels, and going for long walks in the park. At night, however, her dreams would carry her away on grand adventures to distant lands and magical realms. As Mayla curled up in her plush dog bed and closed her eyes, she could feel the gentle waves of sleep washing over her. She felt the familiar sensation of drifting off into a dream and eagerly anticipated what new escapades awaited her. When Mayla opened her eyes, she found herself aboard a splendid ancient Egyptian sailboat, floating down the mighty Nile River. The boat was made of sturdy papyrus reeds and featured a beautifully painted sail, depicting scenes of life along the river. As she gazed around in awe, she noticed she was wearing a golden collar adorned with dazzling gemstones, befitting her new role as a revered canine companion. Mayla felt the warm Egyptian sun on her fur and the gentle breeze in her ears as she sailed down the river. Her fellow passengers were a group of kindly Egyptian villagers, who greeted her with smiles and offered her tasty morsels of food. The villagers were skilled artisans and farmers, traveling down the Nile to trade their goods and visit neighboring communities. Mayla marveled at the lush landscape as they glided down the river. Palm trees and papyrus plants lined the banks, creating a vibrant green backdrop to the sparkling blue water. Herons and ibises waded through the shallows, searching for fish, while crocodiles basked on the sun-drenched banks. Mayla wagged her tail with excitement, eager to explore this new world. As they journeyed downstream, Mayla befriended a wise old cat named Kefira, who had lived by the Nile for many lifetimes. Kefira told Mayla fascinating stories of ancient Egyptian history and mythology, painting vivid pictures of pharaohs, pyramids, and powerful gods and goddesses. One day, Kefira invited Mayla to accompany her on a trip to a sacred temple dedicated to the goddess Bastet, the protector of cats. Eager to learn more about the culture, Mayla accepted the invitation, and they made their way to the temple, guided by the friendly villagers. The temple was a stunning sight, carved from sandstone and adorned with intricate hieroglyphics and statues of the regal feline goddess. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of burning incense, and the flickering light from oil lamps cast mesmerizing shadows on the walls. Mayla and Kefira knelt before a statue of Bastet, offering their respects and seeking her blessing for their journey. As they continued to sail down the Nile, Mayla and Kefira enjoyed many more adventures together. They explored bustling marketplaces filled with exotic fruits, spices, and textiles, as well as beautiful gardens bursting with fragrant flowers. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky turned a brilliant shade of orange, Mayla and Kefira found themselves at the foot of the Great Sphinx of Giza. The enormous statue seemed to come alive in the twilight, its eyes gazing upon the pair with an air of mystery and wisdom. Kefira led Mayla into a secret chamber beneath the Sphinx, where they discovered an ancient scroll detailing a hidden treasure. Together, they deciphered the cryptic clues and embarked on a thrilling quest to uncover the lost riches of an Egyptian pharaoh. Their adventure took them through hidden passages, deep into the heart of the mysterious pyramid. Along the way, they encountered cleverly designed traps and solved riddles left behind by the pharaoh's guards to protect the treasure. Working together, Mayla and Kefira proved to be a formidable team, their combined wit and intuition leading them ever closer to their goal. Finally, after navigating a maze of twists and turns, they reached the treasure chamber. The room was filled with dazzling gold, precious gemstones, and exquisite artifacts, all reflecting the light from their torches in a mesmerizing dance of colors. As they marveled at the ancient riches, Kefira whispered to Mayla that the true treasure was a friendship they had forged during their incredible journey. Just as they were about to leave the chamber, Mayla noticed a peculiar artifact, a small, intricately carved golden scarab. She picked it up and felt a strange warmth radiating from the object, as if it held a special power. Kefira smiled knowingly and explained that the scarab was a symbol of rebirth and transformation, and that Mayla's journey had only just begun. As they made their way back to the sailboat, the sky grew darker, and the twinkling stars emerged above the Nile. The gentle rocking of the boat on the water lulled Mayla into a deep sense of peace and contentment. She knew that her time in this magical land was drawing to a close, and the familiar pull of her waking life began to tug at her heart. As the world around her started to fade, Mayla hugged Kefra tightly, grateful for the wisdom and companionship she had provided. The ancient cat whispered a fond farewell, promising that their paths would cross again in the realm of dreams. The golden scarab in Mayla's paw began to pulse with light, growing brighter and brighter until it enveloped her in a warm, radiant glow. As the light enveloped her, she felt herself being lifted from the boat, her body becoming weightless as she drifted upwards. When Mayla opened her eyes, she found herself nestled in her cozy dog bed, the morning sun streaming through the window. The scarab had vanished, but the memories of her incredible adventure down the Nile remained. Mayla knew that her nightly escapades were more than just dreams, they were a doorway to a world where the bonds of friendship and the lessons she learned would stay with her forever. With each new adventure, Mayla continued to grow, her heart filled with the love and wisdom of the many friends she made along the way. And as she lay in her dog bed each night, she eagerly anticipated the endless possibilities that awaited her in the realm of dreams.